How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to use and operate the air alarm system. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and get started. First, why don't we set up the sensors. Okay, first, just to realize, you do have the door sensor, you have the motion sensor, key fob. Okay, these are the three main components that you'll be using. Make sure that all the batteries inside the air alarm is inserted. The motion sensor, there's a 9-volt battery inside this, so go ahead and you will take out the plastic battery and put it in. You're going to turn on the switch. The battery for the door sensor is actually located inside this bag, and we have provided a telephone line for you just in case. Now, all of the components are actually already pre-paired to the panel, so you don't need to do any pre-pairing at all. Alright, so to operate this, all you need to do, first, make sure that the system is tested and operating correctly. Okay, you will go ahead and start by using the remote control. Okay, there are 4 buttons here. This is the disarm. Okay, so if you press on this, that will make 2 chirp sounds, and that indicates that the system has been disarmed. This is the all alarm system. The sound, you're going to hit that and it will arm the air alarm panel. Okay, 1 chirp signifies it's armed. You'll notice that is signified with a man outside the house. That does arm all of your components here. Okay, next one is the third one. That's another type of arm. That's a home away arm. That's a home arm, I'm sorry. That's the one with the man inside the house. That signifies to arm only the first defense, which is the door window sensors. Okay. Now, the fourth one is the emergency button. Once you press that, it will create a panic sound and emit a siren from your panel. And then you can just go ahead and disarm it using the button. So, like so. Okay, so that disarms your system. Alright. Now, to use the door sensor, go ahead and mount this onto a door. Make sure that the magnet, which is here, is on the left side of the door sensor. That's how the magnet does recognize. And you'll notice every time you release, there's a blue light, and the zone alert kicks in on the panel. Makes 2 beeps when you go ahead and close it. Okay? So, there are different ways of mounting the door sensor. You do have nail screws if you want to screw it onto the wall or your door frame, or you can use double-sided tape. It does come into this package. Okay, you can actually use the double-sided tape to stick it on. This is actually a little extra bump where you put it on top of the magnet, like so, and then your double-sided tape between the bump and the magnet, and then this is for the back of the sensor. So you just tape it on here and then apply it onto your wall. Okay, so the beeping has been going on, so everything is working correctly. Motion sensor is the same thing. There are screws that you would actually mount this onto a wall, and then the switch, as you turn, you would turn it on, and then that is how you would set up the system. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and teach you how to use and operate the main host, the air alarm panel. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over the keys as well. This is the main keypad going from 1 through 9. You're going to have the away arm button here, home arm button here, the program button, the enter button. This is the escape disarm button, and you have the emergency button. Okay, the lights are signified as above here. Zones 1 through 5 is 24-hour defense. You have anywhere between usually the panic button or the smoke detector accessory. First defense consists of the door window sensors. 11 through 15 consists of motion sensors. The program light, this is the pairing light, emergency light, home arm light, away arm light, the power light. As you can tell, I do have a plug-in right now, so it's currently on. This is the low battery light, and this is the zone alert. It's a little window symbol. Okay, and that's also another light. Now, we're gonna go ahead and go through each button here. First, you wanna make sure, if you wanna know how to arm the system using the panel, all you have to do is just press either this button or the home arm button. The away arm button is arming both the first and second defense, so your door sensors, your motion sensors will all be armed, okay? The home arm arms only the first defense, so it only arms your perimeter, which is your door, window sensor. Your motion sensors, if you're inside the house, will not be tripped if you walk in front of it. Alright, why don't we go ahead and teach you how to disarm. To disarm, you're going to just go ahead and hit disarm, your password, and then enter. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you an example if you arm it. So as you can see, the man outside the house, the away arm is currently on, and you want to go ahead and disarm it. Escape disarm, password, and then enter. Okay. Now, when you want to go ahead and type in commands to change the configuration, you want to add more devices, or you want to register numbers, this is where I'm going to go ahead and teach you how to do that. The beeping for the enter button, it consists of 3 different types of beeps. When you're in the middle of typing in a command, every time you hit enter, if you hear one beep, that means the command so far is good, you can continue. When you hear 2 quick beeps, like so, if you enter and you hear that, that means the command is not valid and you will have to start over. And if you hear a short and a long beep, then that means the entire command has been registered and you are good to go. So for example, let's go ahead and register a phone number. So the command for that is you're going to go ahead and hit program. You notice the program light turns on. You're going to go ahead and type in your password. Hit enter. Proceeds with 1 beep. So far you're good. You're going to type in the group of what you want to register to, so 01 for group 1. Hit enter, there's 1 beep. And then your telephone number. So for example, you're going to do 800 377 9777, and you'll hear a short and long beep. That will signify that the command has been registered and your number is registered to the panel. Okay? And there are other configurations which you can refer to the manual in regards to changing the delay time to arm, changing the sound, whether you want a silent alarm or you want it to be audible before you hear. And although if you have any more questions, you can always feel free to give us a call. And that is it. Thank you very much.